So welcome back. Before starting today's class, I want to tell you something very important. That is, in my last class, I deliberately made a mistake. Why? Because you students may also commit the same mistake for your examination. Because of that, I deliberately made that mistake. But now I will let you know what it was and I will clarify it so that you students won't commit such a mistake for your examination. So please listen here. Last day I plot a graph like this. V on the x-axis, then I on the y-axis, and there were two lines like this, one for metal A, other one for metal B, and I told you slope of a VI graph is equal to resistance. And I told, from here it's clear, A is having more slope, so I told resistance of A is greater than resistance of B. But this whole statement is completely wrong. Why? I will tell you. I will show you one more graph. Now current on the x-axis, then voltage on the y-axis, and same two straight lines are here, one for metal A, one for metal B. And here I will write slope of this graph is equal to resistance, and over here resistance of R is greater than resistance of B. Resistance of A is greater than resistance of B, and for this graph these whole statements are completely right, 100% right, no probes with these things. But if you look into this graph, all these datas are completely wrong. Why? Because see here, I am taking some value of current in this graph, let it be 5 here. Okay, and for this current, for this graph you will get a corresponding potential, let it be 10, and for the same current you will get some voltage for this graph and let it be 20 here. And my question is, what is the resistance over here? We know R is equal to V by I. Okay, and what is the voltage? 20. For this graph voltage is 20, current is what? 5. So 20 by 5, 4 is the resistance for RA, right? 4 is the resistance for RA. If you look into this graph, what will be the resistance? Once again, what is the voltage? R is V by I. What is the voltage? 10 is the voltage. Then what is the current? 5 is the current. So 10 by 5 is equal to 2. 2 is the resistance of RB. Okay, and over here RA is 4, then RB is 2, that is RA is greater than RB. So no probes with this data. This data is completely correct. But if you look into this graph, what you can see is that, see, like that I am taking some value of voltage in this axis, let it be 5, and for this voltage, for this graph you will get a corresponding current, let it be 10, the same value I am taking here, and for the same voltage for this graph A you will get some other value of current, let it be 20. Same values I have taken. But now see, what is the resistance over here? R is equal to V by I. Okay, so what is the voltage here? 5. Okay, and for this graph I am finding the value of resistance, and for this graph voltage is 5. So 5 division by what is the current? For this graph 20. So 5 by 20, that is equal to 1 by 4. This is the resistance of RA. And what about this graph? See here, what will be the resistance for this graph? What is the current? What is the voltage here? 5. Then what is the corresponding current for this graph? That is 10. So 5 by 10, that is equal to 1 by 2. And this is resistance for B. So see here, in this case RB is greater than RA. RB is greater than RA. This data is wrong. Why this is happening? That's because write this statement in your notebook. For a given VI graph, slope equal to resistance only and only if current is on the x-axis and voltage is on the y-axis. What is the condition? For a given V versus I graph, slope equal to resistance. That is correct. But when? only and only if I is on the x-axis and V is on the y-axis. If V is on the x-axis and I is on the y-axis, 1 by slope will be equal to resistance. This is very important. 1 by slope will be equal to resistance. That means 1 by 4, that is 4. That will be the resistance, right? That will be the resistance. Okay, like that 1 by 2, that is 2. 2 will be the resistance, right? 2 will be the resistance. Okay, so remember this. If V is on the x-axis and I is on the y-axis, 1 by slope will be resistance. If I is on the x-axis and V is on the y-axis, slope is exactly equal to resistance. So I think now you understood, right? Very good. So pause the video and write these things. Okay, very good. So now we are going to discuss the most important thing, that is resistance. We are starting our discussion about resistance from here.